Welcome to Conversations Below the Surface, the CBS Podcast Shorts. I am your host, Marcus Gentry, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Are you driven towards a particular destination, or are you caught up in a web of distractions? If we don't have a very specific destination in mind, then we will be following distractions. It's already said that we as a society of people today have become addicted to distractions. So in order to avoid that, one of the first things that we really need to do is to be able to discipline ourselves. And that doesn't mean just discipline in a general sense. It means discipline to fight, focus, and follow through. So fighting against those things that could become distraction, focusing on what's most important, and following through on what it is that we said we're going to do. So let's look at a few areas just to see if we are caught in a web of distraction or we're following a destination. So if we first looked at, let's just say, our health, what is your intention and destination as far as your health goes? Do you have a particular destination in mind in terms of what your diet needs to look like? Are you trying to lose a certain amount of weight? Are you trying to gain weight? Is that a part of it? Is exercise a part of what you want to do? Do you have a process in place so that you can reach this destination that you have in mind? Is it clear enough that you could actually write down right now today on a sheet of paper what your destination is in terms of your health? If you don't have that clearly defined destination, it's possible you may be caught up in a web of distractions, which could include people, surrounding yourself with people who are not focused on making healthy choices in terms of their diet, whatever they're trying to do health wise. It could have to do with going places that you know is not conducive for good health, or not going places that you need to. Possibly it's old habits. That could be a distraction. Old habits that has led you to where you are, that makes you want to have a destination to have something healthier. Are you following intentions? Are you following destination? Or are you being distracted? Next area is finances. What about your finances? What is your intention and destination for that? Are you trying to save money? Are you trying to earn a certain amount of money? Is your idea to invest a certain amount? Do you need to work more? Is it clear enough that you could actually write down what your financial plan is? Do you have a budget in place? That's what an intentional destination would look like. Distractions, even if we just dealt with one or two, of course, could be people who also don't prioritize their finances, or the media, who is always suggesting more, spend more, buy more, you need more, you don't have enough. Those things can be a distraction. And then we can't leave out relationships. Your destination might be to build stronger connections with the people who are important in your life. Or maybe it's to create stronger boundaries so that you don't let people who are toxic into your life. That could be your destination. Are you crystal clear about that you could explain it to a 5-year-old and they understand it? That clear about what your destination is. Distractions could be almost anything that keeps you from prioritizing what's most important in your life, like having a healthy relationship. And if you're not prioritizing it, anything could be a distraction. Watching something on television, a movie, anything. In fact, there is an app that's on most of the phones now that will show you how much time you are allowing yourself to focus on things like Facebook and places like that. There are apps that can remind you whether you're being distracted or not. So all in all, this is just a reminder that without having a clearly defined destination that we are intentional about and that we're willing to discipline ourselves to reach, then we could be caught up in a web of distraction. Thank you for listening to this CBS Podcast Short. If you would like to hear more on this topic, please email me at respect@marcusgentry.com. And don't forget to check back for new episodes.